Hey guys, it's 1 month until the 2 year mark of when I lost my son. I decided to write this because there's been a tragic loss in my daughter's life, and her entire grief cycle has been interrupted, and there are a lot of people in her life that are in a tremendous amount of pain. My ex-husband passed away, and he brought a lot of joy to a lot of people's lives. And my daughter, her world is upside down. And I thought I would write. The weight that we carry isn't visible unless you join this terrible club. A society of individuals that walk around and some smile, some frown. There are some that are despondent to worldly activities surrounding them. Others mask their pain for countless hours and disguise their personal vulnerability. Staying busy, running around with smiles and task after task, or some literally running, exercising. Some running metaphorically. To where? Who really knows? You can't escape it. Some can't peel away from their sheets or lift their heads of lead from the comfort of their pillows. Maybe you don't fit into any of these descriptions, or maybe you fit into all of them. How dare I attempt to identify how the absence of someone's life affects us? Activities of daily life that once were so ordinary, but now somehow, some days, some ways, a chore. Eating, dressing, personal hygiene, exhausting. Nothing more, nothing less than different than they once were. Now those daily activities changed before we claimed our membership to the Society of Pain. Pain. Pain, anger, indifferent, and numb. 4 simple letters that can be used in so many words, but for me, they bounce around like the grieving ball, and today, this is what I feel. In fact, yesterday, I felt this way too, and it's okay if I feel this way again tomorrow, or even the day after that. I'll bounce back. I interpret emotions like a spectrum of light. The brightest can be too bright and fake and loud and high-pitched and sharp. The dark is cold, and the bass is so deep that it rattles my bones, and you feel it. You don't hear it because there's no sound. Right in the middle is nice. There are neutral colors, steady feelings, clear vision, satisfying sound, desirable ambient temperature. But I swing all over the place on the spectrum. But I suspect that every human does. We just can't get stuck. That's the important thing. As for your membership, though, it's such a difficult thing to address. The strike of the match. The strike. Did you have time to prepare what you find negotiable while creating efficient strategies to build your emotional fortitude? Do you sit staring with a blank mind because you lack the emotional and physical capacity to process a permanent catastrophe that has reconstructed every fiber of your being? Like literally sit there and stare off? I do that. Do you run around staying busy and occupying your mind, fearing the consumption of grief once you rest? Perhaps you compartmentalize and find time to grieve. After all, for you, there may be a time and a place. That's me too. Maybe you're one of the club members that thinks you don't belong in this club. because you're handling everything so well. You don't grieve, you say? You will. Give it time. It'll either turn you into a bitter and cold person, reclusive to the world, or you'll tuck it away until it seeps out of you. Maybe you're a combination, or afraid to feel because the moment you let the pain out, you're afraid you'll shatter and you won't be able to pick up the pieces again. That's a little of me too. Of course, these are all metaphors. I don't know who I'm talking to or what you're feeling. You may or may not know me. I don't know. I don't know who's watching this. But know this. This is important. I have big, big feelings. Huge, really. I am all over the spectrum with my feelings, and that is okay. It must be, because at the end of the day, the only way to get through hell is to walk right through it and to feel the burn. All I can say with conviction is this. The burn hurts, but not as much as the initial strike. You've already unwillingly started this terrible journey. You can do it. You already are. And you are not alone. Just keep going. You can do it.